Hey everyone, it's Zyka with Zyka Plays, coming to you with a Sims 4 speed build for Pond Cottage. And this is a lot that I have never played before in Windenburg, so this is new to me. There's a pond on one side, pond on the other side. It's like this cute little lot surrounded by some really beautiful scenery. So I really wanted to go with a small home, perfect for maybe a single sim or a new couple or maybe an older couple. I used house plans to get an idea of what I wanted to do here. So in the plan that I used for this house, there was a basement, which I thought was a good idea. So I went ahead and used that too. But there's one bedroom, one bath, and then the living room, dining room, kitchen area is just one little room. It ended up really cozy and cute. I like cozy. If you've watched any of my other videos, you would know this. So I also thought that the design of the house was a little, definitely unique, which I like. The interesting diagonal room there. This roof, that's the only problem with the diagonal room there is the roofs. I couldn't figure out how to do it right. So I did my best. In the back, right here, that diagonal wall was really hard to deal with when it came to the roof. So I just kind of ended up using that overhang in the end that you'll see. You'll see that coming up here in a minute. I am not good with roofing. I'm still learning. I love building a lot, but yeah, I'm still figuring out how this all works. So, I thought this house would be perfect in this little area with the path leading up to it, just so cozy. So, I had one really large home that I finished a video for a speed build and tour, and I went to do the voiceover for it and all the files were gone. All the video files couldn't be found, and that's because, like an idiot, I was cleaning out some of my screen capture files and tossed those in the recycling bin, not knowing that it can only hold so much memory. So my videos are gone. I'm doing data recovery on my computer to hopefully find them. I doubt I will, but so if I do, there will be another video up with a large mansion. And that took frickin' forever. So that's why I built this tiny home. I was really frustrated with having lost all that footage and edited the video and it's gone. So in the original plans, there were some diagonal windows over the door, and so I tried using some custom content for that, but ended up not bothering. It just wasn't worth the trouble for me. So this should be all not base game, but this should all be stuff from all the stuff packs. So no custom content. I suppose I could have just said that. There's no custom content in this. There shouldn't be. So the kitchen proved to be a little bit problematic for me. I, again, have never really built or worked with diagonals like this, so I had to get a little creative, and I definitely am inspired by a lot of sim YouTubers here on YouTube. So thank you guys if you're watching or ever gonna watch, for sharing how you do this. So that ended up working pretty well. Interestingly enough, I used a lot of the parenthood content for this build. It just fit perfectly. Yeah, and I couldn't get the cupboards to really work on the diagonal, so I just ended up using shelving. I could see that in a small house. Yeah, so not really been playing The Sims much lately. When I do, it's mostly builds. I keep wanting to do a legacy playthrough again, like start with a new family, and I have, but I don't know, like, it's fun and all, but I just feel like nobody's gonna want to watch me play a legacy family with the way that I narrate my videos, and it's hard for me to get time and space alone, so I'm not narrating and feeling self-conscious in front of the people I live with. So there, I was just trying to make sure that there weren't any holes in the ceiling, because I realize a lot of my builds that I've uploaded to the gallery do have holes in the ceiling, because I'm not that thorough. So, like with most of my builds, I did decide to go with light colors, neutral, beigey, pastel type colors, just because it's easier on the eyes for a home that I am probably not going to play. So if you decide to download it, you can redecorate, whatever, but it just seems like a nice middle ground thing to do. I really wish there were more curtain options without getting into custom content, but I think eventually here I will do a build using custom content. I've never really played with CC build mode stuff, so that's it's new to me, and I have discovered it and discovered that I kind of love it. So there's some really amazingly creative and talented people out there producing some gorgeous stuff for this game, so thanks to all the CC creators out there for making some beautiful stuff. Fulfilling the needs of us sim players, the needs that EA has decided that we don't have or are not worthy of being fulfilled. That's alright though. So when I got to the living room area, I realized that this is really small. Not sure how to do it. So instead of a couch, we get just 2 chairs. And that's alright, I think. I would imagine that, you know, any sim who lived here would probably spend more time outside fishing or whatever, rather than, you know, hanging out inside watching TV. I would imagine. Either way, those chairs look comfy. I didn't really mean to record me decorating as well, but it was such a fast build that I figured why not. And it's kind of the same thing over and over again. with my other builds, I decorate using plants, books, same old, same old. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. So we recently got rid of our cable TV. Oh my goodness. It has been weird not being able to just go and watch Game of Thrones or Last Week Tonight. So it's been good though. It's kind of forced me to get back into my art and being creative that way, and being creative with The Sims, and so it's been good, because it's so easy to just zone out with the TV. I am not against TV. I love, there are shows that I love watching, like Preacher, Game of Thrones, Last Week Tonight. Face Off is one of my favorite shows that now we can't watch right now. It makes me kind of sad. But yeah, so we're taking our dog out more often for walks just because. So it's been good. I don't know, is that dumb? Let's talk about that. I guess when you're paying upwards of $230 a month just to channel surf, I don't know. So here it was hard finding items that would place on the shelves, and for some reason I was having a hard time figuring out how to raise those objects to put on the shelves, so I just ended up keeping the ones that easily fit up there. I know there's a way to do it. I just couldn't figure it out at the time and got frustrated. I have to say, my favorite room in this house is the basement because of all the clutter. So I feel like I am going to be using more clutter in my builds, just because it created a room that felt like it could fit in the real world, So I'm going to try to do that more often. This bathroom was problematic for me at first, especially because I wanted to use that specific shower bath combo, but the coloring was just weird. There were too many shower curtains with graphic designs on them that didn't really fit with what I wanted to do. So I don't know. I think it ended up all right, but as you'll see, I kind of went through a bunch of different color and style options. Just wanted something just super simple and classy and classic. I mean, not classy. I'm anything but classy. So, I have played tested this with my sim that I use to play test these lots, and everything seems to work and is accessible, and I had some friends over and everything worked really well. So it's a decent house, and I would think that you'd be able to change it around how you want, divide up some of the rooms to create another one, or maybe just stick a room down in the basement. I don't know. But if I were to have the means with which to have a second home, I would love to have a cottage like this, out in the middle of the woods, or by a pond, just out in the country, where it's peaceful and blah de blah blah. Go fishing in the pond. It'd be lovely. As it is, I live in an urban area. I don't know if I've ever talked about it before. So we don't get such views in my little city. Excuse me. Looking at that path now, I wish I'd kept it, but I didn't do that. I actually ended up rotating the lot completely so that the path connected to the path going up right there to the left, you see. Which made more sense, having that big porch face the body of water. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place, but it ended up working much better. Yeah, there we go. So in the gallery, you get this side view here, but I think it works okay. But I really like the other view, the one looking straight on to the porch. Oh well. Oh well. I always get really impatient with the shrubbery and trees and trying to landscape, just because I feel like I'm just kind of randomly putting stuff places, and maybe that's the way everybody does it, but I just get so impatient. I hate it. And I kind of like that little area with the birch trees and the grass and stuff. I kind of liked that. Wish I had done more of that. You guys can do that part. So I'm really pleased with this build. It turned out really nice. I don't know if you can hear, but my dog is barking in her sleep. So cute. I have a Corgi Chihuahua mix, and she's just adorable. Super adorbs. So I decided that the basement didn't need to be super huge. Kind of defeated the purpose of having a small tiny home. So I like the stone. It kind of makes it a little ominous in a way to me, which I like. Which reminds me that I want to do a haunted house build or Halloween house build. I know it's only August, but Halloween is fast approaching. I'm so excited. My two nieces are going to come spend the week with us leading up to Halloween. One of them is 5 years old. The other one is just turned 1. And I adore them beyond all measure. And I really want to go trick-or-treating with them. And dress them up and make them look so cute. I might make the 5-year-old be Wonder Woman for Halloween. Because she is a Wonder Woman. A Wonder Girl. So maybe I'll make a Halloween build, Halloween house build, or I don't know, haunted house. We'll see what happens. So in this corner, I just felt it was appropriate to put crates and clutter and all sorts of stuff down there. And it seems stupid to like it so much, but I love it. I just kind of love that area. So and then I ended up adding some games down there. So that's the end of the build. Next up is the house tour. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Please rate, subscribe, and share if you want. But I hope you guys enjoyed this build. Thanks for watching.